The first level that I'm going to show you is called You Can Bank on Batman. I'm playing by myself, so therefore the computer is playing as the Robin character, which is kind of difficult in this game because I think it works better as a two-player game, as you can see that when the enemies come out, the computer doesn't really help to fight. It fights, but doesn't kill the opponents, really. Now, as I'm going through the game, I'm collecting these studs. These studs are what powers up this bar at the top, which turns yellow. And in turning yellow, that's what happens when you complete the whole bar. You get something called Superhero. And now, as you also saw me open up a compartment that shows this glowing canister. Now, this canister, the purpose of the Lego canister is when you collect 10 of them on each level, it assembles a mini kit model. And that's what I previously showed you when we viewed the Hero Trophy Room. Now I have 2, only 8 more to go. And I'm also playing in something called Story Mode. This is the only mode that is available to you when you play the game the first time. When you play every time after that, it's something called Free Play, and that's where you're able to play with different characters that you've gotten throughout the game. Now, in this window, you'll see me jump in, and throughout the game, there are different missions that you can obtain, different missions you can do. And you just saw me, it said 1 in 25, and that was me rescuing a hostage. You get an achievement if you rescue all of them throughout the game. Now I'm going to grapple up and go over. As you can see, the computer basically follows. Now that symbol that you just saw is Batman's Batarang. Now what in Batarang mode, it helps him to target objects that are further away, or also target opponents so that he can fight them. And in the center there, you see this Batman symbol with a different type of suit flying through the air. This is called the Suit Swapper. It gives you different abilities at the time that you're going to need throughout the game. Now the suit that I just put on is called the Demolition Suit. Anytime you see something glowing metal, Batman will be able to go up to it, like I am now, putting down a bomb and pressing a button to blow up certain objects. Now I'm just going to go along, collect more coins, destroy. And at any time, if you don't want that suit, you just hop right back in the Suit Swapper and it gives you the suit that you had before. Which, for us, since we just started, is the original Batman suit. Uh-oh. Computer doesn't really tend to move. Going along, there's a truck in our way, but it's flashing metal. I'm going to blow this up. And here come more enemies. Quickly getting them out of the way. Moving ahead. Oh, and here we see more enemies coming down. Now I'm fighting. As you can see, Robin is also hitting the enemies, but not being successful in destroying them. Now you see this truck is in the way, but you can see it's sparkling. So we're going to blow all that up. Collecting a bunch of studs as we go along. And as you notice, there are different color studs. We see silver and gold studs. Gold studs are more than silver, but you also see there are blue and there are purple as well. They all are different values. Now, making my way over, we have a few more opponents. Well, quite a few. And a lot more things to break. To get closer to our superhero. Now, anytime you see something on the ground that is potentially moving up and down like that, that means that we have to build something. Oh, accidentally hit the button for the demolition suit. Didn't mean to do that. We have to build. Now, that piece is that you see glowing is going to bring us a Robin suit swapper, because we're going to need to use the Robin suit swapper, which I just switched characters to actually use the technology set. Robin has something called a technology suit. He changes into different objects at the time to complete tasks. This task being to push these buttons in on the wall, which open the door for us to get through. Coming off of that, we have more opponents to fight. Now we're going to go through this room, collecting more coins. Yes, like I said, there are vehicles all throughout the game. Oh, we got superhero. That's good. And now we're going to come to our final stage of this board. As you do in most video games, you come to a point where you play a boss. Well, in this game, when you're a hero, you fight the villains. And this time we're going to fight Clayface. We're going to have to fight off his goons and use the demolition suit, because we see things sparkling, to blow certain things up, so we can eventually take down the life of Clayface. Plus using our Batarang, which is one of our abilities, to take out the goons and fight anything else that we see in the way. Well, putting down 2 bombs at one time and fighting. That was easy. See, Clay is running. Now if you notice, it was blinking as well, so we had to destroy that. Now he's almost done. Now we have to use the Batarangs to hit the above and him to knock him off. We've now successfully completed You Can Bank on Batman.